but I wanted to blame it on this place. Because if, for me, because of my standards, if this place is the problem, then it's okay if I don't give 100%. Versus if I'm the problem, I don't have an excuse not to give 100%. So sometimes if we blame other people, places, and things, it's easier for us to justify, rationalize, and feel okay not showing up when we make a commitment to show up, to not actually following a process, to not actually doing what we're capable of. And it's very important also to understand that if this is not relate to anything for you inside this office or outside of this office, like what do they say, water off a duck's back, let it go. That's the beautiful thing about this stuff, is not everything is relatable to everybody. But if you're all in relationships, some of it should be. Because I guarantee you, over time, if you think back, there's ebbs and flows. And what's changed? And I know there's people in this office who had ebbs and flows. And a few people in here are like, I don't know if that's the ebb or the flow, but like on an upward trajectory. Like there's people in here too who I think have had this self-sabotaging cycle and pulled themselves out of it and are on an amazing trajectory. Like there's some people here that if you knew them when they started, you wouldn't recognize them. Not because you wouldn't recognize them, but you wouldn't recognize the behavior and the person they've become. But sometimes it's pushing through the stuff that is uncomfortable. It is easier to stay inside our comfort zone and stay safe than to take a risk and give 100% and fail. If you take 100% accountability for your relationships and they fail, whose fault is it? You have to take ownership. Where if you leave reserves in the tank and you blame the other person, or you blame the leads, or you blame whatever, you have a scapegoat. That's just a fear of failure. That's all it is. I lived so much of my life with like my foot halfway on the gas